It's like, I do feel that he really liked, kind of more like the heavy metal type music, but I do feel that he did play guitar, and when he played guitar, he could pretty much play any genre. He's showing me him playing, the classic Smoke on the Water, and then kind of going more into like a deeper, he's saying it riff. And then he says that he played the more classic, like blues and country. He says he would play that especially for his grandfather. I do feel that him and his grandpa were very close. He's saying that like his grandfather was kind of like his dad. I'm not too sure if his dad wasn't in the picture with him growing up, but he spent immense time with his grandfather. His grandfather, how he's showing me, I would put him maybe in his 70s. He has graying hair. It is starting to thin on top. He wears glasses, and he's showing me that they would like do fishing trips together, and his grandpa worked with wood. So he was like really, he was just always there, like teaching him new things. I do feel that the grandfather obviously like was with his mother's father. His mom, how he's showing me, she's a little bit taller, not as tall as him. Like he's laughing. He goes, I was the giant of the family. She has about shoulder length, straight, lighter brown hair. So I'm kind of wondering if his hair, because it was quite dark, if he might have dyed it. So Susan Lynn says, sounds like my Joshua. She says,
He says everything except the age he taught himself to play Smoke on the Water. And yes, his grandfather was a father figure.
Okay. Julie, was he younger or a little bit older? Because sometimes when our loved ones in spirit, they will show them at an age younger or older. I might have misinterpreted his age just because of his height. Would you be able to understand how tall he was? And for his personality, it was like it was hard for him to be serious. I do feel that when he was younger, he was kind of the class clown. Mom or would get like a lot of kind of phone calls, not in the part where he was like always in trouble, but usually say parent teacher, it'd be like, oh, he was doing this today. And it was like he couldn't help it. He just like to have fun. Oh wow, Joshua was 6'5", so very, very tall. Okay. Understand the very blue, intense eyes. He had dark hair, a very funny personality. He was the class clown. He was 31. Okay. And would you understand like the very intense blue eyes? So Susan said his grandfather and him loved to play guitar together. Susan, and does your I assume this is your father. Did he also do like woodwork, and did they do a lot of fishing trips? Susan, he had the most beautiful blue eyes. Would you understand him going, bingo, mom, you won. I'm your prize. Do you like it? That's what he's showing me right now. That's what he's doing. He just, it was like, even though he was 31, it was like he just had that childlike about him, not saying that he was a child, but just he lived in the moment. Oh, he loved to fish, both of them. That's what Susan says. He's just saying, he goes, mom, he goes, it's okay. I'm okay. And he says, I know that I told you. It's again, I really feel that he has a hard time being serious. He goes, I know I told you 1, 2, 3, 4 more times. He goes, but I'll tell you always, you were the best mom. If you don't mind me asking, because he's just making me feel, were you a single parent? Because he just says, my mom literally did everything for me. He goes, I don't know if she knows just how much I appreciated everything that she'd done for me, and especially being so understanding, because where he was just like, that goofiness about him. And he goes, I'm always being told, you got to be more serious. You got to be more serious. And he goes, I did try, but he's like, Mom always told me just to be who I am. Would you be able to understand that? Susan says, yes, laugh. My